Well, how do I do this again? I haven't done this in 9 months. Oops. Hello everyone. Welcome back, I suppose, to the channel. Yes, 9 months since last upload. There are several reasons why I stopped recording back then. Main one was YouTube's copyright, because after YouTube struck me the whole Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 beginning, I was just like, I don't have the time and energy to deal with that, so yeah. And also, I didn't find myself enjoying doing the reactions at the time. So I just decided to stop uploading. However, there are a few very good looking animes coming out right now. And so I thought, why not? Why not try to get into the reactions again? Which is funny because I'm currently nearing my finals and the final year of my bachelor's program. So I technically shouldn't be doing this, but hey, my life is full of bad decisions, so this is nothing new. Anyway, a few updates before we get into it. I will not be picking up the animes that I was doing before. I will not be doing Jujutsu Kaisen because it's been 9 months or several months since it was going out, so I know what's going to happen. I haven't seen it, but I know what's going to happen in there. So it doesn't make any sense for me to do the reactions until they get out season 3 or something like that. I don't know. Second thing, I will not be picking up Attack on Titan just yet. If I do, it's going to be after my finals, which means late June. Same with Demon Slayer. And yes, that's it, because doing weeklies or the ongoing animes is much easier for me, obviously, because there is one a week. Even though I have to chase the uploads right now. Anyway, enough updates, and let's get into why we are here today, which is Windbreaker, an anime that's going out right now, and I believe tomorrow is the premiere of 6th episode. I've seen a lot of fan art already on my Twitter TL, and it looks interesting. Plus, the first volume of manga is probably coming today, actually. I just got an email about the delivery. So, yeah, I am going to be collecting the manga because it looks super interesting to me. So we will see, I suppose, and let's just jump right into it. I will not be doing opening ending reactions probably, maybe a bit later, but at this point let's just go into the first episode and see what this is about. As always, if you enjoy the reactions, consider subscribing to the channel and leaving a like or comment on the videos. In case you don't remember, I like to pause in between the scenes and talk a bit about it and then do a discussion at the end, which I'm probably going to make a bit shorter these days because I don't have much time. I will be glad if I get to put out the episodes. Let's go! Interesting beginning. Balancing above a ravine. Nice symbolism. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've seen the MC, he has like two-toned hair and two-toned eyes. Idiots, honestly. I hate this. Like, from the very beginning, I don't like when, like, genetic quote-unquote abnormalities are treated as gross or that. Like, from what I've seen, the design, he looks super cool, and even in real life, heterochromia is one of the coolest genetic conditions there are. It's so pretty. Also, oh, never mind. I'm thinking if he was adopted based on what they were talking about.
だからどういてってば。そんなこと言わないでさ。卵ぶつけてやりたいけど。手塞がってるしもったいないから。やらない。
Yes, tell them.
気の強い女の子は好きだけど。弱いのに自分が強いと勘違いしてるやつは。
Are the worst.
あ、真っ昼間からダセえことやってんじゃねえよ。
Whose voice is this? I've heard it before. See, he looks so cool. Agreed. How can you call something like this gross? He looks amazing. First thoughts. Again, I'm wondering if he was adopted based on what the beginning said. Like when they said no one else would take him. Second thing, I love his philosophy, or if you can call it that, which is that he hates people who act strong despite being weak. And this is a thing with a lot of those alpha males. And it's the same thing with anytime you have to say that you are something instead of showing that you are that thing, and you have to tell the others that you are this thing, it means that you are not this thing. I believe it was in Game of Thrones that they said a king who has to say that he is a king is not a real king, or something like that. Yeah. Very true, very true. I agree with Sakura on this. I'm very glad that we have a very relatable protagonist. Or at least from what I see right now. That's good, that's good. Okay, okay. Also good on her for standing her ground. Who else? Someone doesn't take compliments easy. Relatable. I suppose he didn't get many throughout his life.
この町はちょっと前までいろんなチームやギャングやらの喧嘩や抗争で治安は最悪だったから普通の人はまず近寄りたがらない。言うて私も元は外の人間なんだけどね。なんでこんなに慣れ慣れしいんだよ。
She's just being nice.
目の前で男5人ボコボコにしたやつだぞ。
I mean, she said that the whole town was under turf wars, so I think she's pretty much used to it. Also, yeah, he strikes me as someone who didn't know much kindness prior to this interaction, which is really sad, honestly. I want to try omurice so much. You can, actually. Amber eyes exist. They are very rare, though. Yeah. Interesting.
喧嘩しか取り柄のない童貞編の嫌われ者が一番かけて喧嘩するなんて最高じゃねえか。ああ、だから学校明日からなのに制服着てんだ。ワクワクしちゃった。すげえし、これはあれだ。引っ越してきたばっかで服がねえんだ。
Oh yeah, definitely.
楽しみっすよね、学校生活。表出ろ。ごちそうさま。荷物忘れてんぞ。
Aww. Delinquent with a gold heart. We love to see that. Yeah, he doesn't know how to take thank you.
つうか、この町のやつはお前も含めておかしいだろ。こんななりのやつに。それに、この辺で有名な不良校の制服だぞ。今のままじゃ、てっぺんどころか風鈴の誰にも相手にされないかも。なわけあるか。お前俺がどれだけ強いか知らねえ。
That's not going to be the only factor.
私は強いのかもね。それでも風鈴のてっぺんは取れないわ。あんたは一人だから。
Okay, interesting.
誰かに頼らなきゃ勝てねえほど俺は弱くねえ。
That's not the thing. That's not what she's saying.
物理的な話じゃないのよ。
Yeah.
一度風鈴の子たちに会ってみるといい。
Okay, I have a feeling that there is going to be... Okay, prediction time. It's not going to be as easy or as simple as Sakura is seeing it, the school I mean. And based on what Kotora, I think, is saying, she definitely knows someone there. And... how to put my thoughts into words. The way she's saying that he's not going to be on top because he's alone, it's not that she doesn't believe that he could like fight his way to the top, but there are going to be some nuances to the school, definitely. Something that Sakura doesn't know about yet. Yeah. You need to get to know the surroundings or the space you will be in. You didn't get enough? That one beatdown wasn't enough for you? You need more? Great. Oh, on the other hand, you are very forgettable. Okay, can you actually tell when someone is wearing colored contacts? Yeah. I think his journey is going to be about accepting himself and being accepted. Yeah. And he took up fighting because that's the only way he can fight against the prejudice against him. At least mentally. Got it. Yeah, exactly. Like, he can't do anything about this. Okay, but the animation looks great. It's a little clunky at some places, but I like this. Looking really good. And I am glad that he's using his legs to fight, because oftentimes you only get like fist fights, and they are not using their whole body. So the fact that he's using legs is super cool. Good, 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 good. Nice to see that. Really? Bringing knife to a fist fight? Coward. Yeah, definitely. Of course they are doing the stupid thing that they are coming at him by one. But hey. Suspension of disbelief. Yeah. Just you wait. You'll see. You will start liking the thank yous. Also, you bitch. Like, how much of a cover do you have to be to bring a knife and a baseball bat to a fist fight? Against one person when you have, like, 20.
1年かいてくれて助かった風鈴の制服
Oh! Ouch. That hurt. Got to her.
あんたが危ない目にあったってことはあいつには黙っといてくれ
Oh? Damn.
おいてめえら
This is what she meant by him being alone, I bet. Like, it seems like the foreign school is very organized, let's say, based on this. Why does this guy look like Inumaki? I'm not complaining, I love Inumaki. Ho 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 ho. Yeah, there is going to be much more to the foreign school than he thinks. And I'm here for it. And they actually called them. That's why they are here. Ooh. Okay. Okay, explanation. Cool.
正確には2年前その時から町は変わったの変えたのは風林高校の生徒たち彼らは初めに町の入り口に暴風林この町の盾ウィンドブレーカーと
Hey, they said it. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. There are more nuances to this whole school than Sakura thought and assumed there are going to be. And I think this is really cool because, like, the people obviously called them when there was trouble, and they are, let's say, the guardians of this town, which is really cool for high school kids. That's awesome. I love this.
土底辺の嫌われ者確かに2年前まではそうだった喧嘩をしていることには変わりないけど
But they are fighting for a good cause.
今ではみんなに愛されて必要とされている
Aww. Okay, this is awesome. This is awesome. Sorry for pausing so much. But I love this. Because, like, it's still a fight or a fighting anime, let's say, about, like, gang wars. In quotation marks. I'm thinking what to compare it to the best. I will figure something out, but yeah, just because you are fighting doesn't mean that you are fighting for a bad cause. You can always fight for a good cause. And that's what they are doing. Awesome. I like that. Wouldn't you like that? Yeah. It's okay, Sakura. Aww. Aww. Poor Sakura. He's so not used to receiving kindness that actually being thanked and, like, taken care of is sending him into a panic and, like, fight or freeze mentality. Yeah, I think deep down he really wants to be accepted.
私は桜を向いてる。
Yeah.
だからあんたもこっちを向きな。
There is a new option in front of you. I think deep down he wants so much to be accepted for what he is. This is such a good chance for him.
不良がヒーロー気取りかよ。喧嘩に勝つくれ。俺にだってできんだよ。何か暴風林だ。何が
Good job, Sakura. Good job. Good eye.
これは喧嘩しか取り柄のない土底辺の嫌われ者が町の英雄になる物語だ。
Also cool that they are showing like the braced knuckles. Okay, very solid first episode. I am invested. But like, poor Sakura, man. I know I'm repeating myself, but just to summarize my thoughts, like, it was apparent at the very beginning that just because of how he looks, he was shunned and pushed aside. So the only thing he could think of to make at least some sort of name for himself was through fighting, because how to explain it? It's kind of like the thing where if you call something a monster, it's going to become the monster, because at that point it has nothing to lose. So when Sakura got pushed aside and just shunned just for being who he is and looking the way he is, which is not his fault, he just decided, man, just fuck it. I will just be the monster they see me as, because when they are calling me a monster, it doesn't matter that I am not the monster, because they are not going to see this. So why not just lean into it? But deep down, there is this need in him. You can see it in him at the very end, that he just wants to be accepted so freaking much. And when he sees these weirdos and these delinquents being accepted and loved and all that stuff, and let's say celebrated as heroes, you can actually see the light igniting, even though he's in denial right now. So yeah, I think this is going to be a super fun and super interesting journey to follow his development and overall his mindset developing when he meets more of the Furin kids. I'm here for it, honestly. I'm looking forward to that, because this is going to be interesting also on a psychology level, and I'm thinking if it's going to be like psychology of an underdog or a psychology of a psychology of a so-called monster. So far I'm leaning towards the latter, but okay, we will see. Either way, for once, I love Sakura's design. I love the premise. It kind of reminds me of Tokyo Revengers. Bear in mind, I've seen like 4 episodes of Tokyo Revengers before I had to drop it, because not necessarily for the same reason that people drop Tokyo Revengers, because of the main character, but rather because how the heck does the author of Tokyo Revengers know how a middle schooler looks? Apparently not. And it pissed me off so much, so I had to drop it. But this looks like it could be I don't want to say better version, because I don't have anything to compare, but it could be another version of the same premise, and I'm liking this so far. I love the main character. I think he's relatable on a certain level. So I'm definitely going to be watching more of this, because so far really good, really interesting, and the animation is great, especially in the fights. As I said, I love the fact that he's using his legs, because usually when there are fist fights, you actually go just with fists, and the writers, animators, blah blah blah, don't bother with the characters using their legs. But here they are actually using their feet, their knees, and all that stuff, so that's awesome. And also I love the way they showed Sakura's scraped knuckles, because yes, when you punch someone, the skin is going to break, especially if you are throwing hard punches. So that's something a lot of animes and manga forgets. So I'm very glad that this is a thing here. Anyway, that is enough of me yapping, and I will see you in the next episode. If you like the reaction, consider subscribing to the channel so no other reactions escape you. Leave a like, leave a comment, and see you next time!